What's up, YouTube? Jay Travellini here. And I got my 3070, the Founders Edition. It's on my test bench. Awesome looking card. It's nice and sleek. I really do enjoy the look of this card. It's actually a lot smaller than my other ones. I have it on my GPU.com riser. I got it mining on Ethereum. I'm going to show you guys today the results I got as far as hash rate, profitability, ROI, and wattage at the card. Now, I don't want to spoil too much, but this one is actually my best performing one that I've tested so far. I don't know if it's Silicon Lottery or just that it's a Founders Edition card, but I'll show you guys the results I got. It has a stable overclock on it already. The earlier portion of the testing where I show you the base clocks and the hash rate, I actually filmed a day prior to overclocking it and getting the settings dialed in and making sure it was stable. So I had it mining overnight on these settings, so it's been running for about 10 hours on the current settings, and it has been very stable. Like I said, it's my best result. So let's go in and I'll show you guys how it's doing. So right out of the box on TRex Miner, we have all I did was change the power limit so I wasn't pushing too much power. I'm sitting at 153 watts. At 100, we'll change it to 100 just to show you power consumption, but I'm at 51.9 mega hash a second. At 70, I was at 153 watts. I did change it because I don't want to pump the temperature up too high from wattage. But it looks like it has one share already, so it's mining. It's doing pretty well. It's at 55C though at 100% power, and it's at 181 watts as we can see inside the miner. I'm going to put it back down to 70, and then I'm just going to do some quick overclocking off camera here and try and push it. I'm going to try and get to the 62 mega hash a second. I'm thinking I'm going to land right around plus 1300 on the memory. I may have to adjust the fan speeds a little bit. I'm sitting at 40 on the fans right now, and it wasn't doing too bad. I did have the power up pretty high, so it's going to have to cool down a little bit. And I'll get the fan going in my office when I'm not recording, and that should help the temperatures a little bit. So I might have to put the fans up at like 50, 60, maybe even 70% though. I will pull the power down a little bit more to try and get it down to 130 watts. And maybe even try and mess with the curves a little bit to get it even a little bit lower. But I just wanted to show you guys the stock clocks on this Founders Edition and what hash rates I'm getting with it. Now, I do still have the driver 470.05 installed on this computer, and I'm going to leave it on there because I do have another 3060 that's going to be going on it, and I do need that driver to unlock it as far as to mine Ethereum. So I am going to leave it on this driver for now, not update it. So I'm going to go ahead and overclock it, and then I'll show you guys my results after I get it and I can see that it's stable. So after some time, I got some overclocks dialed in. I was able to get the power down, as you can see, to 120 watts and still maintain that 62.26 mega hash a second. I mean, it's the best I've got out of any of my 3070s. And once again, this is the Founders Edition, and I have heard great things about it. So I'm pretty happy with this as it sits, but just wanted to show you the final overclock here after about 24 hours of tinkering with it and letting it mine to see that it was stable. I have 0 rejected, so it seems very stable. I got it to stay cool around 47 degrees Celsius. So if we go over here to what to mine, we can see I have it calculated, and I'm getting a little over 62 at 120 watts. I'm only going to do the card wattage, not the whole system wattage here for the sake of this video, since I'm putting this on another mining rig, so I'm paying that anyway. So I pay roughly, I have it at 13 cents per kilowatt hour. So I calculated that costing me roughly 30 cents per day to run this GPU. So at 62 mega hash a second, I'm getting roughly $647 in revenue. So if we come here at 647, so making a little over $6 a day at the current value, and the valuation for this, it's saying that Ethereum is trading at 23.36 up here, you can see. So I mean, it's still at it's pretty much high right now. So that gives me an ROI if it stays at that price of 82 days. That's under 3 months. This card will pay for itself. Now you also have to remember that's if I sell the coin right away, which I do not plan on doing. I plan on holding my Ethereum in hopes that I can get enough that I can stake it later on down the road once it goes to proof of stake. So those are the results. I got just over 62 mega hash a second at 120 watts. The best results I got out of any of my 3070s. Now I have had comments on my YouTube and seen some in Discord that I could get better power settings out of my other ones if I tune the curves inside of Afterburner. But since then I actually put them on Hive OS, so I don't have the option to tune the curves on it, just set the power limit. So they're all still sitting around 130 watts, where this one's sitting at 120. You know, I'm going to put this one on Hive also eventually in the next few days. So I'll see if I can keep it at that 120 watts. If I can, that is going to be fantastic. I mean, I'd love to build a full 6-card rig out of these cards, but obviously they're very hard to get. You know, as far as the Founders Edition, I do really like this card. I like it more than my EVGA XC3. My Strixta one, that's just such a nice card. I can't really say that I like that one more. I really like the Asus cards. The Tough and the Strix are my favorite too. And the Gaming X Trio is definitely a phenomenal looking card. But these Founders Edition cards are awesome. I do highly recommend them if you can get your hands on them. But you know, thanks for checking this video out. Now I'd like to see what settings and overclocks you guys were able to achieve on your 3070, especially the Founders Edition. I was really excited to get this card and get it on my test bench. My first ever Founders Edition. Right now, I didn't mention I did switch my test bench over to TRex Miner. As you saw in the video, that is what I was using. It used to be on Phoenix Miner for a while, but I since then changed it because with my 30 series cards and NVIDIA cards in general, TRex Miner has been a lot more stable and better for them. I get better hash rates and better, slightly better power consumption out of it. So I did switch them over. So my 2x3060 rig that's mining Ethereum, that is on TRex Miner also. I do dabble with the idea of putting my 2x3060 rig and my test bench back on NiceHash. I'll make a separate video of why I may do that because I haven't decided yet. If I do decide to go back onto NiceHash, I'll make a video on me doing so and why I'm doing so. But I have not decided on which direction to go with them yet. I do like mining Ethereum directly, so it is a little bit more profitable. So there's a chance that I just keep doing that. But you know, thanks for checking this video out. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more.